In this tutorial, I'm going to talk to you about twists. Twists are a huge part of the yoga practice, and they can be a place where there's a lot of squishing and moving and uncomfortability. And so I'm going to give you some different options for twist variations that you can incorporate into your practice if a traditional twist isn't working so hot in your body. Okay, so when we think first about twists, so often we do closed arm twists. So in a class, an instructor might say to you, bring your hands to heart center, tilt forward, twist to either side. That could be in a lunge or in chair pose. And for me, I have so much stuff going on in my body. I've got back injury, I've got extra weight on my front side, all kinds of stuff. And so twists are something that my body is just like, I don't know about that. So options, if we're thinking about chair pose, so if I'm in chair pose, I think it's helpful also, I forgot to mention this, it's helpful to watch the tutorial first and then try the tutorial, just so that you can see what it looks like in my body and then try it in your body as well. Okay, so first is chair pose. I like chair with feet inner hips width distance apart, and we're going hips back, gaze forward. If I'm in chair pose and we're going into a twist and we bring our hands to heart center and then we're instructed to maybe tilt forward or find space and then twist, I can get to about here. What we're aiming for in this posture is hooking the right elbow on the outside of the left knee. Mine's pretty far away. There's stuff in the way. So options include twisting this way, getting a hold of your outside knee with your opposite hand, and twisting open like this. Option one. This is actually, a few of these options are actually a lot more work for the back muscles and actually build more back strength than hands at heart center. So option one is here, tilt forward, twist, get as far as you can twist and then take a hold of the leg and reach back. It's a lot of work. Option one. Option two is, instead of closed arm twist, take an open arm twist. This is what I tend to prefer, and this builds rhomboid strength, so much more back strength. So you're reaching and twisting, low belly pulling in, maybe your gaze comes towards your back hand. Or hand to the low back, hand to the upper leg. That's true for chair pose. It's true for crescent twists as well. So if you're in a class and your foot is forward, I always lower my knee in a twist. For me, it creates more stability in my pelvis and hips so that the twist is coming from mid-back rather than low back. Sometimes, if we're not engaging through the core and really keeping the pelvis in a neutral orientation, we can dump into sacrum, low back, QL, all kinds of areas. So, if I'm in a class and we're in lunge, and then hands to heart center, and a twist is instructed, tilt forward, twist to your left. The first thing I'm gonna do is gently lower my back knee. And then I typically, same thing, all the exact same options. Options two, hold on, opposite hand across, front knee, making sure that you press down into your foundation, engage your core, and then twist and look back. Or hand to your low back. Another option is an open arm twist. My back is fired up right now. It's a lot more work to do this. So when I'm warming up, I tend to do gentle twist here, core strong, gaze over your back shoulder, and then maybe I'll move to here. And once I'm feeling stable, to here. The other thing too is the belly can get in the way. So I talk about this in the forward fold tutorial as well. If we can get used to kind of moving and manipulating our belly, or even if you have boobs that are in the way, if you can get used to shifting parts of your body in the practice, it becomes a lot easier to move into certain postures. For example, if I'm in a twist here and I'm tilted forward and trying to turn, this is a place where my boobs and my belly are smooshing down into my leg. But if I'm able to press my belly in and then twist, I actually get a lot more twist in my spine. So keep in mind that you can move things around. You can take open arm twists with either a hand at your low back or arms wide. Or you can keep your hands at heart center and turn in that direction and pause. Know that a twist looks different in every body, and what we're looking for is stability in the hips and pelvis, and the twist to come from the mid-spine rather than the low back. That'll affect knees, all kinds of stuff in the long run. So stabilize yourself first. Then with your hands at heart center, if you're instructed to twist, know that I typically come up to chair pose and then go to an open arm twist. Gaze back. Maybe your hands across your body or behind you here. Or back arm back. Or hands can stay at heart center with a little bit more lifted, or move the belly out of the way and find a deeper twist. So lots of options in twists. I hope that these tips and tricks were helpful when twisting in your practice. I have a class that's called Twist It Up, and that's going to have all kinds of different variations of twists for you to practice this. So, thank you so much for listening, and happy practicing, my friends.